Greetings and salutations, YouTuber world people. I'm gonna take a little break from video games, so I'm about to talk about Walt Disney's Jungle Book. Disney's wonderful world of reading. This one came out in 1993, that's why the art style looks a little different. I remember reading this so many times when I was younger. Never get tired of the art style. It says here it's released in 1993. And it just plainly says The Jungle Book, and it says Growler. Plus I got the Super Nintendo music that plays it. It's a quiet day deep in the Indian jungle. Bagheera the panther was walking along the river. Suddenly the silence of was broken by a strange sound. Bagheera and went to see what was making that noise. It was a man cub. Up he found the baby boy in a basket, which lay in the half soaking boat. I had to hold it still with my foot. Bagheera felt sorry for the baby. Carefully he carried the basket ashore. The man cub will never survive without a mother, Bagheera said to himself. What should I do with you, little fellow? He asked the smiling baby. Bagheera remembered that a wolf family lived nearby. Perhaps they would adopt the man cub. Bagheera brought the basket to the wolves. Then, when the mother wolf and her cubs found the laughing baby, smiled. Rama the father, her wolf, was not so pleased at first, but soon he too was smiling at the man cub. The wolves named the man cub Mowgli for 10 years, then lived happily in the jungle. Mowgli learned many things from the wolves. He learned how to run like a wolf, learned how to scratch himself up like a wolf, even learned how to play dead like a wolf, just for fun. But one day, there was some bad news in the jungle. Shere Khan the tiger had returned, and the fearsome tiger hated all humans because the hunter had once shot at him. Mowgli was now in the danger. So late that night, the wolf pack gathered with Bagheera on the Council Rock. Even the strength of the pack is no match for the Shere Khan. They quieted Akela, the pack leader. The man cub must leave at once. But he is like my own cub. First told Rama, where will he go? Bagheera spoke up. Perhaps I can help. I know of a man village where Mowgli will be safe. I will take him there. It was agreed that Bagheera and Mowgli should leave the next morning, but taking Mowgli to the man village will not be easy. This is my home, protested Mowgli, as Bagheera tried to pry him from a tree. I don't want to leave the jungle. Reportedly, Mowgli began the journey to the man village with Bagheera. Night began to fall. When they came to a big tree, Bagheera decided they would spend the night there, go to sleep, he told Mowgli as they settled themselves on a large branch. But they were not alone. Kaa, the snake, was hidden in the tree, and he thought Mowgli would make a tasty treat. Yes, man cub, Kaa whispered as he slithered down the tree, go to sleep. Mowgli woke up and saw Kaa. Go away, leave me alone, he said to the snake. But the Kaa just smiled an evil smile and said, do not be afraid, man cub. Trust in me. Go to sleep. And Kaa stared at Mowgli. Mowgli stared it back, but began to feel dizzy and was under Kaa's spell. Kaa wrapped his long tail around Mowgli. That's not good. Bagheera woke up just in time. What are you doing, Kaa? Shouted Bagheera, slapped Kaa with his paw before the snake could hurt Mowgli. He fell out to the ground with a thud. You have made a serious mistake, Bagheera said, and Kaa as he slithered off. Back up on the branch, Bagheera said, you see, Mowgli, the jungle is too dangerous for you. You will be safe there in the man village. But I want to live in the jungle. I can take care of myself, cried Mowgli. No, said Bagheera kindly. You belong in the man village. We will go there in the morning. But Mowgli did not want to live in the man village, so early the next morning, before Bagheera was awake, he ran away. I don't need anyone, Mowgli said to himself, but after a while he felt very lonely. Then Mowgli, sorry about that, heard somebody singing. Doopity-doo, doopity-doo, doopity-dee, sang Baloo, a big friendly bear. Or Baloo noticed Mowgli was by himself. Well, hello there, little bridges, Baloo said to him with a smile that quickly became friends. Will you teach me how to be a bear? Mowgli asked it. Sure, Baloo answered. So Baloo taught Mowgli how to dance like a bear and how to growl like a bear. Rawr! and even how to fight like a bear. I want to stay in the jungle with you, Baloo, said Mowgli. Later, Baloo and Mowgli went for a swim. I'll teach you all about the bare necessities of life, Mowgli, he said. And Baloo, as they floated down the river, I like being a bear, Mowgli replied happily. Neither of them noticed that several monkeys were watching, and the monkeys wanted to bring Mowgli to their leader, King Louie. Before Baloo could stop them, the monkeys grabbed Mowgli. Help me, Baloo, cried Mowgli, but the monkeys swung him around in the treetops soon as they were far from the river. When the monkeys reached their home, they brought Mowgli into King Louie. So you're the man cub, said King Louie, crazy. I'm not crazy as you are, said Mowgli. Have some bananas, said King Louie, showing into Mowgli's mouth. Tell you what, he continued, I can fix it so that you can stay in the jungle. Have we got a deal? Yes, said Mowgli. The monkeys decided to celebrate. Their honey started dancing. Woohoo! Meanwhile, Baloo had found their ancient ruins where the monkeys lived in order to rescue Mowgli. He disguised himself as a big monkey and danced around into the party. Baloo made a very good monkey. Baloo's plan worked. While the monkeys swing and dance, he carried Mowgli out of the ruins. Thanks for rescuing me, he said, Mowgli. I didn't want you to be a monkey. I would rather you be a bear like you. But you are not a bear, Baloo said, sadly. The jungle is too dangerous for you. You belong in the man village. You are just like Bagheera, shouted Mowgli. I don't want to go to the man village. I can take care of myself. So Mowgli ran away from Baloo, who too, he didn't even notice that a storm was approaching. Mowgli ran through the jungle. Suddenly he ran right into Shere Khan, the tiger. Had been waiting for this moment. The man cub was alone in the jungle at last. Look at those claws. Do you know who I am, man cub? Asked Shere Khan, showing the boy his sharp claws. Yes, but I am not afraid of you, said Mowgli. You must be afraid of me. Everyone is afraid of me, said Shere Khan, smartly. Well, you don't scare me, said Mowgli. You have spirit for one so small, said the tiger. You deserve a sporting chance. I will close my eyes and count to 10 and makes the chase more interesting for me, which is not, they did not put on the storybook. Shere Khan began to count 1, 2, 3, But Mowgli did not run away. Instead, he reaches for a stick. Yeah, that'll work. Suddenly, there was a loud clap of thunder. The storm had revealed it. Just as Shere Khan was about to attack Mowgli, a bolt of lightning flashed in the sky. The lightning hit a nearby tree, starting a fire. Shere Khan let out a great roar, and he was afraid of fire. Mowgli, he saw the tiger was afraid of He picked up a burning branch and chased the tiger away. Soon as the rain from the storm put out the fire. Just then Bagheera and Baloo find together. They are both searching for Mowgli, and they had heard Shere Khan's roar. Or they were happy to see that Mowgli was not hurt. "We're glad you're safe, little Bridges," said Baloo as Mowgli ran up to the big bear and gave him a happy hug. Baloo, and I was very worried. And Bagheera, Mowgli, and Bagheera went to. No? Yeah. Alright. Should have done this earlier. And told them about his encounter with Shere Khan. By the time he finished, the day was ending. So the three friends found a safe place to rest soon. They are all fast asleep. The following morning, they all went to the river near the man village. They heard someone singing. They read closer. A young girl was reaching some water from the river. "What's that?" asked Mowgli. "Well, that's a girl cub," Bagheera told him. Mowgli had never seen a girl cub. He decided to take a closer look. As he approached her, he made a little noise, and so she turned and saw him. She smiled at Mowgli and dropped her jug of water. She did that on purpose, Baloo said as he and Bagheera watched from behind the branches and bushes. "Quite right, my friend," said the wise panther with a smile. Mowgli quickly picked up the jug from the young girl who had dropped it and refilled it with water. Then he followed her. Maybe he would like the man's village after all. As Mowgli was about to enter the village, he smiled at his friends and waved goodbye. "Well, Baloo," said Bagheera, "Mowgli will live in the man village. We will miss him, but along." "Yes," agreed Baloo, "but I still think he will make one swell bear." Yep, that's the end. I thought I'd be finished this in 18 minutes, but nope. I had to read the whole freaking thing for 19 whole minutes. Okay, this book is a little different than the movie, but still totally worth getting this one. Thank you all for watching. In the near future, I'll probably read some different Jungle Book stories, and I will get to the sequel very soon. Anyways, if you like, subscribe, comment, and more views on what you think about the storybook. And those of you that read this as a kid back then, good for you. See you all next time. And do something very quickly today. Farewell.